Mr. Mnuchin's confirmation hearing will take place tomorrow. At that hearing, he will have the opportunity to explain why his years of grinding families into the dirt at OneWest Bank does not disqualify him from becoming the nation's top economic official. But we believe that senators should also hear from some of the many thousands of families who had direct experience with his bank. And that is why 25 Democratic senators wrote a letter last week asking the Republican chairman of the Senate Finance Committee to include some people as witnesses at Mr. Mnuchin's hearing. Now, the chairman refused, so we invited them to come to the Senate anyway, and we have invited every single senator, Democratic or Republican, to attend this forum. I should note that we also invited Mr. Mnuchin to come here today to answer questions and to hear from these people directly. He declined. So today we have 4 people with us who were foreclosed on or threatened with foreclosure by OneWest. So, Ms. Eisen-Hodroff, could we start with you, please? And would you make sure to turn your microphone on?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you. My name is Colleen Eisen-Hodroff. I am 84 years old. I am a resident of Minneapolis, Minnesota. My husband, Monroe, and I purchased our home located at Ewing Avenue in 1963 as home for our family of 6 children. They called us the Brady Bunch of Ewing Avenue. Our house was the heart and soul of our family. Monroe and I were married for 56 years, and we successfully ran 4 small grocery stores. And we've lived in the house for 54 years. I would like to thank all of you very much for allowing me to share my story. I am here today because Financial Freedom, my reverse mortgage server, is trying to foreclose on my home. This is despite the fact that when my husband Monroe and I took out this loan, they told us that I could remain in the home if Monroe should die before me, which he did September 12, 2014. In July 2006, my husband and I decided to take out a reverse mortgage loan with Financial Freedom. It was a very complicated process. Someone came to our house and I was asked to sign a number of papers. Usually, Monroe handled the financial matters of our household. We were told that I could live in the house if Monroe passed away. It was never Monroe's or my intention that the survivor of the 2 of us would have to sell the house or leave if one of us died. We would not have signed for the loan if we thought that was the case. My husband Monroe passed on September 12, 2014. A mere 10 days later, despite what we had been told, Financial Freedom contacted me and told me that I needed to pay off the loan immediately. This was news to me. I was in no financial position to do so. Since then, Financial Freedom has been trying to foreclose on me. I think this is an injustice in that an elderly woman was deceived, and now Financial Freedom is trying to take my home. Why would Financial Freedom do this to me? I relied on what I was told, and now they are trying to kick me out of our family home. How was I supposed to know if what I was told wasn't true? What am I supposed to do now? It seems Financial Freedom should be working to keep people like me in their homes, not fighting to kick us out. Just a little bit more. I hear that Steve Mnuchin was a leader of the bank that is doing this to me and other seniors. I do not think a man like that should be the Treasury Secretary and in charge of our economy. We can't let that happen. Thank you again for allowing me to tell my story on behalf of those who have had bad dealings with financial freedom on OneWest.
Thank you so much, Ms. Eisenhodroff. We really appreciate your coming here, bless you, to tell your story.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm grateful to you for doing this, and I'm grateful to you for being a reminder that the Secretary of Treasury will personally touch the lives of every single person in the United States. And we have now had a chance to hear from 4 people whose lives he already had a chance to touch, and the results were devastating. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here today.